The Archangel Michael is communicating with me right now to deliver an urgent message about you, who is trapped in a dangerous snare set by someone very close. She is trying to protect you without explaining anything, and this revelation is critical. There is something unfolding around the people you care about, something masked by smiles and silences, and it is more sinister than you realize. Your person is entangled in a situation they never imagined, not by strangers, but by someone they placed their complete trust in. This didn't happen by chance. It's a trap set with precision, and it's tightening little by little. She didn't tell you because she fears you might get hurt. She chose silence to shield you from what is surrounding her, but this silence is costing everything. There are nights when she can hardly rest, holding on to reality while pretending that everything is normal. But her eyes reveal the true story, and you have certainly noticed the transformation. The burden she carries is more intense than she confesses. Before proceeding, write in the comments, Archangel Michael, nothing evil reaches me, for I am protected by your angelic light. This will seal your energy with the protection of the Commander of Angels and block any shadow from approaching. Now continue with me. She's been trying to resist in secret, appearing unaffected, appearing strong, but internally she is falling apart under the tension. You should never have to witness this. The trap wasn't set up overnight. It was gradually set up by someone close, someone who knows how to manipulate feelings, and now it is closed around her. She is torn between revealing the truth to you or keeping you protected. That's why you haven't discovered what is truly happening. But her silence is starting to break. You notice, don't you? The energy around her changed. The brightness in her voice diminished. Something is not right. There is a being who knows every detail of your story and was present even before you could name your feelings. But today, our mission is facing its most difficult moment, and we need you to help us stay afloat. Without the monetization of the platform, the channel cannot sustain itself. That's why I ask you, be part of our support today. You can send a voluntary donation of any amount to our work, or you can purchase the ebook, What is Your Guardian Angel, to enrich your journey. Tap the link in the description or the pinned comment and choose how to support us now. If your soul has recently sensed a strange weight coming from someone you love, you are not imagining it. She has been hiding things, but not to harm you. She hides to protect you because what is around her is harmful, and she fears it might affect you too. There is a woman participating, someone close, someone pretending to help, but in reality, manipulating behind the scenes. The words of this woman are like poison wrapped in honey. She smiles in front of you and stabs you in the back, and you recognize this, but still can't free yourself. That's why she is so quiet. She's been observing everything organizing around her like pieces of a game being positioned without her participation, and she feels powerless. She has been trying to protect you from this energy, from manipulation, from disorder, but the more she protects you, the deeper she sinks alone. This woman altered information. She turned people against you, and now she is distancing herself in ways you cannot see with the naked eye. But Archangel Michael sees everything, and he is showing you at this moment through this message why your role is greater than you understand. Your presence carries a key that it cannot reach without you. She needs your energy now, not your questions, not your judgment, just your knowledge. Because in your knowledge, there is protection. She notices the barriers approaching every day, but still smiles at you, pretending that she is fine. She has perfected the ability to camouflage suffering behind gentle eyes. What she is imprisoned by is not only emotional, it is spiritual. The energy around her is thick, heavy, and artificial. She feels watched, dominated, surrounded, and recognizes that this woman's influence is intensifying. She is calculating. She is persistent. She has been sowing confusion among everyone around you. Your person is losing support, losing focus, losing energy. But even so, they still remember you. You are the only light she holds on to. She begs you not to notice the fear in her voice, because the reality would break her heart, and she can't bear the thought of being the cause of your suffering. This woman arranged for her to fail. Everything that goes wrong is her responsibility, and no one seems to doubt it. She manipulates dialogues, controls what others hear, then distances herself, and watches the damage unfold. But her person sees her clearly now. She just doesn't know how to free herself without exposing you to danger as well. If you have felt that someone close to you is not who they appear to be, trust that perception. She started keeping secrets from everyone, even from the people who care, because she no longer knows whom she can trust. She only knows that her energy feels safe. His name has become her refuge, a name she murmurs in silence, hoping it brings strength, because no one else has ever made her feel that the truth was acceptable. She hasn't approached you yet, but she will. She is waiting for one more sign, one more moment, one more reason, but your light is already pulling her closer. Even in the darkness, she feels you. She remembers how your presence calmed her, and she is starting to recall who she was before the trap. She received warnings, but she didn't listen. This woman appeared smiling, but her heart was full of jealousy. She noticed your connection and wished to destroy it. So she did what manipulators do, slowly ruined you from the inside. Now she questions her own feelings. This is what the woman desired. She no longer trusts easily, but her spirit still trusts yours. That's why your name continues to echo in her mind as a memory. The Great Protector confirms that you are the only one who can bring clarity to her confusion, not through words, but through your spirit. She needs to feel your presence again. She might come to you suddenly or say something that seems out of place. That's how you'll recognize that it's a cry for help disguised in coded words. She won't tell everything right away. She will drop hints, she will test, because she needs to be sure that you are still a safe space. What she is carrying is too much for one heart, and she has been carrying it for too long. Now the weight is bending her. Your connection is not over. It was interrupted, sabotaged, attacked, but it was not broken. To receive this strength in your life, write now in the comments, Archangel Michael, I now activate your shield of spiritual protection. From now on, a new energy begins to work in your favor. Continuing the message. She still believes in what you shared, even pretending not to, even though others tried to make her forget. You are the only one who has always seen the truth in her, and now she needs that vision more than ever. She fears that you will get angry, or worse, disappointed. But even so, she is preparing to reveal herself, because hiding this pain is slowly killing her, and she knows that you are the only one who can help her feel human again. She is waiting for a small opening, a safe exit, a moment where she can finally speak without putting anyone at risk. Until then, she is protecting you with silence, but that silence has become unbearable. Every day, it eats away at her heart. She wants to tell you everything, confess what she saw, heard, and survived. But she also knows that once she speaks, everything will change. And she is not afraid for herself. She is afraid for you, because once the truth comes out, that woman will show all her fury. There are things that your person doesn't say, but she writes. Letters she never sends, notes she keeps hidden. She is waiting for the day she can give it to you or read it aloud, because one day she will. Her voice may tremble, her eyes may fill with tears, but she will speak. And when she speaks, the truth will set you both free. If your heart has sensed a truth hiding behind silence, you are not wrong. She has already started planning her escape, silently, carefully, strategically, because she knows that one wrong move could make things worse. But she also knows that she can't stay in this much longer. The trap is too tight, and her soul is starting to scream. She looks at your photo to find strength. The way you looked at her, as if she mattered, still gives her hope. Your love is what keeps her going, even in the worst moments, even when she feels surrounded. God has been protecting you from this darkness. That's why you were kept a little distant, but the time to get closer is coming. She will need you, not with conditions, not with pressure, just with presence. She tried to be the protector, but now she needs protection. Not from you, but with you, because only together can you resist what has been attacking. She doesn't expect your person to survive this spiritually, but what she doesn't realize is that your love left a light in her that cannot be extinguished. And that light is shining again, growing again, calling again. You are being pulled toward it, not by chance. This is divine alignment, a spiritual mission. There will soon come a moment when she will ask you to listen. Please listen. because what she says will explain everything. She will confess the pressure, the betrayal, the control, and the pain of holding all of this alone. You may cry or feel angry or want to confront someone, but first, hold the space. Let the truth rise, because your person hasn't had space for a long time. Not safe space, not real space. You will become that again, and by doing so, she will heal. This connection was never just about romance. It was about purpose. You were sent into her life as alignment, and now that alignment is needed again, because what is to come will require both of you to be strong, united, and awake. God is revealing this because you are ready to receive. Your heart has been prepared, your soul knows what to do. You don't need to chase after it. Just be. Be present, be light, be peace. The Celestial Commander says that this trap will not hold her forever. What was set up to destroy her will fail, because you are returning to your position. The power of this woman is breaking, her plans are crumbling, and her person is fully awakening. She is regaining her voice, and soon she will use that voice to speak what she once hid. When that day comes, your love will be the bridge she crosses to start anew. And if this message has resonated with you so far, and you want to support it reaching other people who are also at their limit, click on Thank You so much. This small gesture helps keep alive the mission of bringing light to those who have already lost hope. Immense gratitude. This message has reached you now because you are being activated in the spirit. Stay centered, stay open, stay alert. You are not being called to fight, but to shine. Not to confront, but to remain. Let your presence speak louder than your words. Let your energy become the safe space she has been pleading with the universe for, because the storm is almost over, and what comes next will be beautiful. She began to piece herself back together again, the parts that were shattered by manipulation and held hostage by fear. And with each piece she collects, his name comes to her lips. She whispers his name like a prayer now, not asking for anything, just remembering what it felt like to be safe. Because that memory is what keeps her going, even when the trap tightens. She imagines his face, and it gives her strength, a silent fire that refuses to go out. The woman trying to control it cannot touch this memory, no matter how hard she tries. This part of her is untouchable because it belongs to you. Your person started to notice things they used to ignore. Conversations that used to sound normal now seem rehearsed. Actions that once seemed kind now hurt with manipulation. She woke up to the trap, but she is still trapped. Awake, but ensnared. Free in mind, but trapped in body. She is finding ways to free herself slowly, taking small steps at a time, hiding her strength until it is safe to show. And when the moment comes, she will run. Not fleeing from the darkness, but toward its light. Now, write in the comments, Archangel Michael, your light protects me, and no evil has power over me. This affirmation seals your courage, your faith, and your spiritual rebirth, continuing the message. If your soul feels as if it is being summoned by someone who needs you, trust that feeling. She still wears the smile that deceives everyone, but it doesn't deceive you, because you have always seen beyond masks. You saw the pain before she even saw it, and now that pain is starting to scream, begging to be seen, touched, healed. She cried alone for too long, not loud, but deep, and each tear carried your name. Not because she blames you, but because she wishes you were there to hug her. She knows she pushed you away, but it wasn't rejection. It was defense, a way to keep you away from the storm she was drowning in. But God never let your energy completely disconnect. A thread has always remained tied between you, and now that thread is pulling stronger. You will soon feel this in your body. A weight lifting, a change, a warmth. This is the moment she finally lets you back in, because the trap is breaking, and your presence is the final piece she needs to rise. She is practicing what she will say when she finally talks to you, not because she needs to rehearse the truth, but because the truth carries so much weight that she doesn't want to break when she says it. She wants to stand in front of you, look you in the eyes, and say everything she has kept locked inside. Not with fear, not with shame, but with freedom. This freedom starts with you. You are the only person she trusts to hold this story without judgment. You are the only heart that never demanded an explanation, and now she is ready to bring the explanation you never asked for. Your patience has been high in her spirit. It echoed louder than any silence she used to fear, and now she is following that sound. The person behind the trap still thinks they are winning, still thinks they silenced you forever. But something stronger is rising. It is the soul of your person, and it is remembering the truth. The truth that you always loved her unconditionally. The truth that true love does not control, it protects. This woman cannot stop what God has already written, and no snare lasts forever when the spirit is ready to be free. The spirit of your person is ready now, ready to return, ready to tell you the real story. If your energy is already making space for what is returning to you, you know what I'm talking about. She found a safe place in your memory, a gentle landing in the thought of your presence, and it is there that she has been hiding until now. But she is no longer hiding. She is coming forward, slowly, intentionally, with full awareness of what this moment means. This is not just about truth. It's about transformation. What was hidden is rising. What was delayed is arriving. Your heart was prepared for this. You will feel it before it is spoken. You will know before it is said. She stopped fearing the pain, because what hurts the most is losing you forever, and that's something she's no longer willing to risk. So she will bring the truth wrapped in trembling words. You will see the pain in her eyes, but also the freedom behind it. You will understand, because your soul already understands, always understood. And when she finally speaks, everything will make sense. Not like a story, but like a sacred moment. She is walking toward you in spirit before knocking on your door. Each step she takes now is guided by something stronger than fear. It is guided by the memory of who she was with you. She wants to reclaim that version of herself, the version that felt complete, alive, free, the version that existed only when you were near. She is beginning to understand that the trap was never stronger than the truth. It only seemed that way because the truth had been buried. But now, the truth is rising. She doesn't want revenge. She doesn't want to fight against shadows. She just wants to say what she never could. Her forgiveness, even unspoken, has already begun to heal her. Just his calm energy in the atmosphere broke chains she didn't realize were still bound. And that's why she is coming. She is not coming to repeat old cycles. She is coming to break them, to offer something sacred this time, something complete. She saw enough darkness to know that her light was real. She sat with enough lies to know that her silence was never manipulation, it was protection. And now she wants to return to that protection, not to hide, but to heal. And if you felt that this message touched you in a genuine way, remember, supporting this mission is also an act of love. If you feel it in your heart, click on "Thank you so much," so that more people receive words that save, embrace, and awaken. If you have ever felt a soul returning home within you in silence, you know what I'm talking about. You won't need her to explain everything. You will feel it in her posture, in her voice, in her presence. She is gradually shedding her shame, and each layer she removes brings her closer to her truth. You will know that this is real because it does not beg, it honors. Does not represent, reflects. And it doesn't run, it resonates. You are not just someone she loved. You are someone her spirit was destined to find, and that bond has never broken. She is preparing something small, a message, a gesture, perhaps a note, but don't be deceived by its size. Inside it lives the beginning of a sacred confession. She is finally choosing love over fear, truth over delay, light over hiding. She is not just freeing herself. She is also freeing you from the weight of unanswered energy and half-told stories, because this next chapter is no longer about pain. It's about peace. She is clearing space in her life, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, because before walking toward you, she wants to arrive empty of fear and full of truth. She wants nothing to pollute this sacred moment. The woman who tried to silence her is losing power with each passing hour. Her tricks are being exposed, and the web she wove is unraveling. Your person sees clearly now. Her spirit is stronger than it has ever been, and her name is the first word she speaks in the freedom she is stepping into. What once seemed like defeat is now becoming liberation, and she is walking through the fire toward you. She wants to tell you everything, but she also wants to show you. Her actions will whisper the words she couldn't say before. Her eyes will carry the stories that no one else has heard. You will see without needing an explanation, because this connection was never built on noise. It was built on knowing. She doesn't need to prove anything to anyone else, but she wants to prove to you that the light never left her. It was just buried, and now she is ready to shine again. With you, not behind you. If your spirit already feels the healing before the conversation even happens, you are connected to what is coming. She stopped rehearsing excuses because she realized you never asked for any. She stopped preparing defenses because she remembered that with you, she never needed to defend who she was. You have always been the space where she could simply exist, and now she needs that space more than air. She's been wearing masks for so long that she forgot what it was like to breathe without them. But in the presence of your energy, she remembers. She remembers what it was like to speak the truth without fear of consequence. She remembers what it was like to smile without needing to hide pain behind it. She remembers what it was like to sleep without nightmares, because her energy was always the safest place she knew. And that's why she is coming. Not to use you as an escape, but to honor you as home. Because she finally understood that home is not a place, it's a person. And you have always been her home. To express your strength in this energy, write in the comments, Archangel Michael, where your light dwells, no shadow remains. This mantra will seal your protection and openness to receive what is returning. She has been sleeping better lately, not because the problems have disappeared, but because she stopped fighting against them alone. She handed over the weight to something greater and allowed the solution to come through channels she did not control. One of those channels is you. She always knew you were special, but now she understands that you are necessary. Not as a crutch, but as a companion. Not as salvation, but as a celebration of what she is becoming as she frees herself. The letters she wrote and never sent are piled up in a drawer. Some cried over, some torn, some rewritten dozens of times. Each one carries a piece of the story that she will tell you in person. Each one is a step on the ladder that brought her to this moment of courage. She is no longer afraid of the manipulative woman's reaction because she understood that fear was the heaviest chain of all. Breaking the fear broke the prison, and now she is free to choose love, choose truth, choose you. You will notice the change before she says a word. It will be in the way she looks at you, in the tone of her voice, in the way she positions herself in front of you. No longer bent by the weight of secrets, no longer fragile from the exhaustion of pretending, but upright, present, real. She practiced this moment 1,000 times in her mind, but when it happens, the words will flow differently than she imagined. They will come from the heart, not the head. They will carry the energy of liberation, not of explanation. And you will understand, not because the words are perfect, but because their energy is true. Your soul will recognize the sincerity before your mind processes the content. There is something powerful happening behind the scenes of her life. Doors that were closed are opening. People who were distant are coming closer. Opportunities that seemed impossible are manifesting. It's as if the universe is compensating for all the time she spent trapped. But of all the blessings that are coming, you are the one she values the most. Because you are not new in her life. You are a return. You are a reunion. You are what you always should have been, finally having space to be. She has been talking to God about you, not asking for you to come back, but thanking because you never completely left. Thanking you because even when she pushed you away, you kept the door of your heart open. Thanking because true love waits without demanding. And now this wait is turning into a meeting. The distance is turning into closeness. The silence is turning into conversation. What was broken is becoming whole. And if you felt that this message resonates with something deep within you, and you wish to strengthen this mission of bringing hope to wounded hearts, click on Thank You So Much. Each gesture of support amplifies this light to reach those who need it most. She has dreamed of the moment of reunion, but not as a fantasy, as preparation. She visualizes his reaction, imagines his words, feels his energy. And in each visualization, she feels stronger, more prepared, more deserving of the love you share, because she finally understood that deserving love has nothing to do with being perfect. It has to do with being true. And she is more true now than she has ever been. Pain taught her honesty. Betrayal taught her discernment. Loneliness taught her the value of real connection. She is not coming to you broken, expecting you to fix her. She is coming healed, wanting to share the strength she has found. She is coming whole, wanting to celebrate life with you. She is coming free, wanting to build something new on the solid foundation of what you have always had. The time of waiting is coming to an end. The time of silence is coming to an end. The time of truth is beginning. And when it is in front of you, you will know that every day of uncertainty was worth it, because what is coming is greater and more beautiful than anything that was left behind. To seal this final reconnection energy, write in the comments, "Great Archangel Michael, the light that guides me is stronger than any darkness." This affirmation confirms your readiness to receive the returning love. We are reaching the end of this revelation, and I want you to know that your presence here is not a coincidence. You were guided to receive this message at the exact moment your soul needed to hear it. If you felt that each word touched something deep within you, if you recognized your story in this message, if your heart raced, knowing that this moment is coming, then you are ready for what lies ahead. And remember, true love always finds a way to come back home, and you are the home of the person you love, just as she is yours. The reunion is coming, the meeting is approaching, love is returning. And when it happens, you will know that all the waiting was worth it. All the pain had a purpose. All the distance was just preparation for an even greater closeness. Believe, trust, receive. Your love is coming home for you.